Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video, we are taking a look at Nvidia stock and going in for this coming week. Let's identify, is Nvidia breaking to new all-time highs very soon? Should you buy here more, or should you wait for extra confirmation? What are those zones? Or we're just gonna sell off from here and it's all over. How do we identify all of that? Let's take a look at everything in this video through the lens of technicals, and let's get you ready for upcoming days and weeks on Nvidia. So Nvidia, I'm on the daily interval. Well, before going further, I also want to let you know none of this is any financial advice, only for education purposes, just sharing my opinion. Please do your own thing. So Nvidia still technically is in a bullish structure over here. Okay, this is still technically Nvidia here is still in the bullish structure. It's just not here that Nvidia turned in the bullish structure. Nvidia has been bullish since down here. Now, yeah, you would say, oh, hey, junior trader, it's easier to say when you see already price come up from there. No, I called out to the members as well to buy there. And also, if you have access to my tools, I'll turn on another tool here just to show you. Let me turn it on. My tools will tell you everything what to do. You can see was the buying zone. This is where we turned from red structure because this was all short. Yes, there was a little bit of a blip here, but that's where you size down more. And when we turn red, you add more, short more. But anyways, this is where really good stabilization happened for the bulls. And I called out to the members also on my Patreon. And thereafter, we'd had a huge run up, and I have been talking like about it since then and thereafter multiple times on my Patreon. Now, and this is where a little bit of pullback happened. That's fine. Structure tells you that, and that's where you size down more. And anyhow, and then we just continued back up bullish thereafter from there as well. And we are still in the green structure, as you can see. Thus, we are still in the bullish structure right now. And this is since I have my this particular tool turned on that helps you in identifying where to buy, where to sell, where to short, where to cover, where to take profits, where to have a stop loss, everything. And like even on the hourly interval, as you know, let's talk about all the intervals first. So Nvidia, even on the hourly interval, like I just showed you on the daily interval, it's still bullish. So your bias still needs to be more on the bullish side if you are a long-term trader on Nvidia right now, or even from a horizon of swing trading. I know it's extended, so you should, if we start to turn red in the structure, you should start sizing down more of your position, which means take more profits on this long running position. Now I'm on the hourly interval. How do we trade on hourly interval? Let's turn on my another tool again. We have a cloud. It's been holding the cloud ever since. And yes, this is where we, like, for example, bullish. This is where you can see a red cooling off, came back down to the cloud. We became bullish again. This is where we cooled off, bullish again, cooled off. That's why it's red. And as you can see, the last day as well, we were red here in the structure. That means it's at least multi-day, intraday weakening. Long term, then intraday, multi-day, and then day trade. These are the three multi-time frame areas that we have to trade with, right? So anyways, as for whatever you have your trading style, you can use these tools if you are interested across any interval as you like. Now while I'm talking about it, and we'll get to the levels in just a second. Now since I turned it on, I just wanted to show you real quick about all of this. And let's even go to 5 minutes interval, right? Like how do you even make the day trading decisions? Yes, my other tools helps you with all those extra stuff as well. Like you can see significant levels, intraday levels, day trading levels, plus part of my other tool, which offers a lot more other things as well. But then let's turn on again this another tool. It's just so easy to understand that where is the strength trying to build up, but below the cloud, and then boom, red. Okay, good rebound happened, but that was it. Then boom, everything is for you color coded. You don't have to think what are the areas to watch of potential important price action. This my tools with this easy this and this particular tool that I'm showing you helps you in identifying all of that. It's all embedded in just this one tool that you don't have to think much. Just follow the color coded structure on the tools. Anyways, if you need access to my tools, details are in the description below of this video. There is also a 45% discount ongoing on the trading tools if you happen to join the annual membership. You will get these three tools of mine down there that you see. All right, anyways, details are in the description of this video. There's a Patreon link. If you are interested, check out the details over there. Now, so here we are. As I just now you understand, right? On the overall structure, we are still bullish. On the hourly interval, we are in the red, which means we are cooling off, but we are still above the cloud, and overall structure is still giving that support overall bias for the overall bullish. But the cool off has started to happen on hourly interval. See, it helps you understand so easily everything, right? With the tools. That's why I wanted to show you the tools up front in the video. Now, from here, the zones to watch, right? Now, all-time highs. Let's talk about first that scenario. Can Nvidia do all-time highs? Well, as long as we hold in the bullish structure, I would say it can at least go for the test of all-time highs. Now, why I'm not saying right away that it's going to break all-time high right away? Because we have a strong supply zone sitting. It's not going to be that easy for Nvidia to get out and above of uh, this previous all-time highs, okay, which means still the all-time highs. It's there's three big supply zones sitting on Nvidia there, so it's not going to be that easy for Nvidia, and most of one of them happened during the earnings as well. So Nvidia has to really come out with something, and all other macro environment needs to also support that. However, technically, as if Nvidia would get there, we will see some resistance. Now, how would we even get there? Well, we need to hold this bullish structure first of all. Better if we just don't lose this $140.78. If we lose it, everything is not lost, but we will, because as just I showed you on the hourly interval with my tools, we are a little bit cooling off, which means if we start to lose that very level, the significant level below, which is 140 and 70-80 cents area, we will start to continue more in this deeper pullback, which means intraday and multi-day we will continue to cool off, which means intraday multi-day on hourly interval multi-day we are still in the negative structure. Then this is your multi-day 140 and 80-70 cents zone, a important zone to stay above that if you are a bull. If we lose this zone, we will come down to 138, which will risk 138.86 and also will open up the doors to 136. Everything is not lost though, but definitely we want to stay above 140, because below that, okay, weakness is coming. If we stay above 140 and 80-70 cents area, we are fine. It will give it a rebound then, and then if we can get out and above a 142 and 72 cents area, this is where the momentum will pick back again, and then we will get out of this range that we are in. Okay, this is where we need to get out, but the confirmation will start to happen above 142 and 70 cents area, above to 143 and 30 cents area. There's a 50 cents zone in there almost. Okay, so we need to get above that. My tools marks all these levels automatically for you. All right, as just told you. Now, definitely, and then once that momentum starts to pick up, we need to get out and above of this. There's a significant level zone. It's, you can see it's with the dashed line marked by my tools automatically. We need to get out of this zone here, okay, to really do a clean breakout, because that's where the little bit of a momentum gain will structure will start to take the momentum again in an uptrend from out of this cool off, that is 142 to 143 area above, but then the breakout out of the range is above that 144 area, right? So that's something eventually we will have to do, but things will line up for that even above 142 and 70 cents area to 143.30 area, as just said. Now, yeah, and then yeah, it's not impossible to test this all-time highs, but as I said, since the supply zones are sitting, I expect a pullback there. But this area 146 and 67 cents will start to become a new support zone then. Anyways, when price will get there, I'll talk more about that, because price action will evolve and we have to everything is based off of the price action. Now, anyways, where is the trouble though on Nvidia? Well, as I said, the cool off will begin if we start to lose that 140 and 70 cents, which can bring us to 138 area. Everything is not lost until there, but multi-day intraday cool off is happening then, and as if we start to lose those, then we're in a little bit of a bigger problem. 136 sure, but that can open up the doors for it to 129 and 59 cents, which will result in a couple of weeks of cool offs, and that's why and my tools will show you the structure when it starts to become weak or everything as just showed you early on in this video. Tools will help you in everything. Again, check out the details in the description if you're interested to have access to those. And that's all I had for you guys in this video. So Nvidia, in summary, still all good. Little bit of near-term intraday multi-day cool off, little bit coming in the last day. So we need to hold that level, as I just explained on the hourly interval. And as if we can do that, we are still fine. And then momentum break levels and breakout zones I just mentioned. Otherwise, yeah, you gotta that little bit, at least for the time being, get on the sideline and as a bull, right? And then take more profits in this ongoing running position. And yeah, I mean, as I just showed you on the tools, it's tells you how the things are doing, and it helps you in identifying where to buy, where to sell, where to short, where to cover, where to take partial profits, where to have profits, where to have a stop loss, all of that. It's important to trade with the high probability of where the stock price is going to go. Okay, then only you will make money in the market. All right, guys, that's all I had. And again, check out the details in the description if you're interested. I know many of you keep sending me the emails, and I keep saying you the same thing. Guys, all the links are in the description of my video or on my Patreon once you follow the link in the description of this video. All right, guys, with that, I'll see you in my next videos. Take care. Bye.